much. And hold up,
Appletini.
I can't remember. I can't remember if I hit the shared sound button on this. So let's find out. You hear it?
Yep.
Shake a margarita or an appletini. Tell me where I can put my weenie. Show me where your piss from. Show me where your piss from.
What is going on, losers? Welcome to Lost Losers Podcast. I am your host, Mr. John McQuett, and checking in from
God, who the hell cares?
Ashland, Kentucky. It's good old Jamie.
Yo.
Hi, buddy. How are you?
Get the fuck out of here. I am full in go mode of getting the fuck out of here at this point.
It's not
officially
that bad in Ashland, Kentucky. How is everyone doing out there? Is everyone alive? Is everyone well? Happy Veterans Day to those that served. I know we're late.
Yes, sir.
Listen, let me address the elephant in the room real quick. We missed a week, ladies and gentlemen. We missed a podcast week. And this is why. Well,
I didn't know it didn't get uploaded.
Never got uploaded. Never did, because we were supposed to. So what happened was we recorded about halfway through, a microphone shot shit, and I thought we had it fixed, and clearly we didn't, because we went through and recorded the entire episode, and it sounded like somebody wasn't even in the room. Oh, that would be me. That would be me. So we were supposed to re-record it on Monday, and then somebody just magically ghosted me through the entire week because they don't know how to pick up their phone.
Thought I was responding to stuff. I was good about being on my phone this week because I was constantly sending out applications and stuff this week.
And somebody didn't ever respond back until Friday.
Yeah.
Because what else did you miss this week?
What do you mean?
I thought I was really good at responding, and I thought I was really good at telling people what was going on and what was date. What was Thursday?
Oh,
Jay?
My gosh. Oh, you're going to rim me about this on the podcast?
Oh,
right,
I'm going to.
Go ahead. Whatever.
What happened? Rim you? What the fuck is rim you? What is rimming? And you're.
It's whenever you suck someone's asshole.
Okay, I'm not sucking. Way. I'm not sucking your asshole aggressively. But someone forgot somebody's birthday.
Yo.
And also forgot Veterans Day.
Yo.
What a terrible person that person is.
Do you want me to add a few more on there? Because I forgot other people's that are very important in my life that I should have remembered.
Just forgot a whole bunch of shit. But you were doing good.
I didn't send my grandpa a fucking happy birthday.
So back to the we didn't get the episode because Jamie doesn't know how to pick up his phone, and so it never got recorded.
I didn't think it was just that. I legitimately didn't get a notification.
Nothing. So obviously that's what happened. Just to let everyone know. Hopefully this one gets uploaded. No, knock on wood, nothing bad happens.
I think we're good. Yeah.
So far. So let's pray for that. All right. So if this is your first time listening, first time watching on YouTube or Rumble, do us a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Listen on Apple Podcasts, leave us that 5-star review, share it with a friend, get it all out there. Patreon. Go to the Patreon channel. We have the Lost Losers Podcast Patreon channel. It's $5 a month. You get the episode a day earlier. You get the LLP Sunday playlist. I know I owe you some. Shut up. Quit yelling at me. On top of that, though, you also get the new podcast, which is the Kelly's Drive Home, which is a nice little 30 minutes of anything that everything that goes in and out of Mr. Kelly Loper's brain. So it's always fun to listen to that. So go check that out. And we have to
Kelly's good.
We have to put it behind the paywall because we don't want him getting, we don't want to get people canceled before we get famous here. Because someone might have cracked a joke about Stacey Abrams looking like a linebacker taking on Herschel Walker. I don't know who that was. It was me. But I just don't know who did it.
All right, Kanye West.
So but it's a good time. Go check that out. That's on the Patreon. That's behind the paywall and all that good stuff. What else? If you want merch, I don't even have merch on today. Lost Losers.
I got someone else's merch on.
Oh, look at you. We're terrible at this podcasting thing. What else? Anything else before we move on?
Oh,
nope.
So.
That is it. Okay. We like to kick these podcasts off with the wishes of the week. That's a weird and interesting shit that's happened to us throughout the week. Now, Jamie, here we go.
What up? I'm gonna be a little lame, but it's pretty much just I've really I think I've swallowed the pill of just need to get my head down and be an adult, and just I need to get out of Kentucky and everything. I've really swallowed the pill of, and it's people that have listened long enough. You know, my dad's in prison. That happened as I was turning 18 and just a bunch of shit. And it took me a long time, just mental health stuff, to really get to the point that I'm at. But really, I've just swallowed the pill. Been sending applications out like a motherfucker these past months. I've just been doing like subtitling and surveys to just survive, and that's about it. And I'm really just gonna be putting my head down and grinding to try to move out of here. Hopefully, get near John at least. And yeah, I don't know. There's not much for me except this week has not been a very happy mental health week, but a very growthful one.
Oh, you're good. You're
I'm
fine.
fine. And
You're
it's just been leading up to this the past like month and a half, but it's just no, I'm swallowing the pill. I really need to just get my head down and get shit in line, get money saved up, get my legal shit figured out, and just get out of here.
Look, I'm sorry. Can you see this fucking dog on this?
Oh yeah, Freddy's awesome. No, I don't have many
Dude.
jokes. I didn't do much this week besides just sit at my desk and out applications, blowing off steam on video games here and there, and just really just had to swallow the bullet because it's been slightly piece of shit the last few years and just gotta own up to it.
No, you're a fucking teenager, which you are.
Yeah.
Now
no,
you're
no,
just
no.
now you're
Yeah.
just realizing you're, oh my god, I'm 21. There's
Yep.
no more ager after me.
Yeah, no. It's just I had an excuse for a while and I think I abused it a little bit, but I think you're seeing a slightly different I think it'll be in the future you're seeing a slightly different James of that's
A little bit
really
more
just
a little bit more motivated young James.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
I think
good.
I
That's
really
always a good
just
thing.
had a good awakening moment. I'm about to really put a few feet forward to try to get sober and some other stuff, and I think it's going to be good. Really do.
You'll
But
be good.
I don't have many jokes this week. It's really just been a focusing on myself week.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you just need those, young James. You need
Yeah.
those as a growth as a person.
Exactly. But let's hear what customers you fucked over this
I
week.
didn't fuck over. I don't fuck over customers. I don't. If everybody who's ever worked with me knows, I just drop my head and keep going, and it just the weird shit just tends to happen around me. Where would you like me to begin? Well, I did piss off 4 white women, and had
Again.
they haven't heard. You've heard this joke. You heard this story. They have
Yep.
not. So if you go through a Starbucks drive-through at 8 a.m. on any given day, what do you usually see in the drive-through? White women in Jeep Wranglers. Usually,
And with the passenger with Uggs on the dashboard.
and probably and guarantee you this time of the year, yes, there's probably Uggs on the dashboard somewhere along the line. So I'm at work and I'm putting up a wing snack of like gift cards because it's that type of this. It's that type of or time of the year where we have to get gifts for people that we don't like, and usually those gifts that we have to get for people that we don't like just happen to be gift cards because we don't pay attention to those people in the first place to really get to know them. So we just give them gift cards saying, "Oh, we're thinking of you."
Yeah.
So one woman comes up to me that works with me and goes with the other tribe. Because let's be honest, chicken heads flock together. Come up to me and goes, "Hey, if you ever decide to get me something for Christmas, just think, just know a Starbucks gift card is exactly what I would want." I went, "Oh my God, you're a white woman and you love Starbucks. I never would have thought of that." to the other three jumping on top of me and saying I was being discriminatory, and I can't say that because there just happened to be a black man standing behind me that we worked with. That his response was, "I'm never robbing a bank with this man," who looked at me dead in the eye and goes, "My wife's black and she loves Starbucks as well." I went, "Thanks, man. Now I get to eat both these bullets," when all you could have done was laugh and went, "He's right," because every time I'm with my wife, there's nothing but white women in the drive-thru. That would have made me happy. But no.
Yeah.
Instead,
Continue the joke.
Instead, he just fucking punished the shit out of me, and now I'm getting my ass chewed. Yep. Now I just get to eat both of these. Awesome.
It's called yes and, not no actually.
Yeah.
If anyone knows improv, it's yes and. Like, what the fuck?
No. Oh yeah.
You gotta play the game, motherfuckers.
Nope.
Have you wait, I have a question real quick in between this. Have you ever had to explain to a girl the head nod rules?
Yes.
I've just learned recently that women
don't know those things.
Yeah.
It's a guy thing.
I didn't know that women have never noticed it. Nothing.
No.
You down nod any guy that's kind of staring at you a little bit and you don't know them. You up nod if you think you know them. It's if you up nod on someone you absolutely don't know, it's slightly aggressive. There's just like a few rules of it that it's like, I didn't know women didn't know that.
Yeah, James, because they're not women or they're not dudes.
I thought they would.
Women
pay
don't
attention,
know.
No,
No, women. Oh, see.
Don't. I know I just set you up for a joke.
No,
but...
I'm looking for the right words. Women are more verbal communicators. Men are more visual communicators.
Okay.
Women don't pay attention to anything, any of their surroundings. Men do pay attention to surroundings. That's why most police officers are men.
Too much.
Huh?
Some of us pay attention to the surroundings too much. Yeah.
Exactly. So, all right. Where was I? Thank you for fucking just, talk.
You were just in between stuff. Yeah.
Talk about a momentum killer.
You were just in between stuff. Go the fuck ahead. You're fine.
Talk about a momentum killer. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So don't ever rob a bank with that guy. He'll just gonna send you right down the fucking creek without a paddle. So I got to watch the ultimate mic drop the other day. And so obviously I'm at work. I like to put an earbud in, keep my head down and keep moving.
Yep. I'm
not there for many people's problems because guess what? I got my own fucking problems and I don't need you compounding my fucking problems with your bullshit. So I don't care. Not that I don't care about your problems or what you're going through. It's just that I ain't got time for your problems and what you got going through. There's a difference. Now, I'm going to commend this young lady because she's at work working her ass off, and she found a way to get to work because she was having car problems and all this shit. So she was there working. Now, mind you, she was on a phone call on the floor and working. So this one of those moments where she's like, "Hey, I need to take 5 minutes to go take this phone call." I would be like, "Hey, no problem. Go take your phone call because obviously your car's not working. You need to talk to your mom on how you guys are going to get this fixed."
Yeah,
I understand that. This young lady decided to put her phone on speakerphone and continue to work. Now, as she's conversations going through, I'm only picking up pieces of it, as in her mom going, "I don't know what you wanted me to do. It's $1,100. I don't have that much money. I know you just paid this." She's like, "Well, I know you paid this. I paid that. You have X amount of money. We have this amount of money. I can't come up with the other half of the money. What do you want me to do about it, kiddo?" This is her mom.
Yeah.
And as the conversation's going on, and it's her mom's making stout that she doesn't have the money, and this lady, poor young lady, is coming up with the other half of the money. She's getting more and more frustrated. and a little bit more louder. Finally, her mom's like, stop it. I don't know what you want me to do. I ain't got the money. To her response was, well, I wish I could call. Too bad I don't know who my dad is. I could probably call him and ask him for the money, Mom.
It's so good.
I don't know. No.
Oh,
What do you do, dude?
Oh my god. And it was you just tried to and just walk out, right?
I was standing from me to Freddie.
Oh fuck.
Was picking up another case to go put that case on the shelf when I heard it, and I went, don't say anything. Don't laugh. Don't break character, because that is too perfect. Because as a parent, that one stings, I bet. Actually, I bet that one stings a lot.
Oh yeah.
A lot. Like a lot. I don't even know what to do. Like, I didn't know what to say. Like, I would have, like, if I would have had the extra money, I think because of that joke, if I would have had the extra money, I would be like, here's your extra $200. Get your car fixed there, kid. I got you, because that was fucking hilarious. How can it, example A of how do you call your mom a whore without saying your mom's a whore? Wow. Like, bravo. Bravo.
Oh my god.
That was fucking good. It was good. So, Jamie, let me tell you something, hung. Getting old sucks.
What do you mean?
You know, when you were a kid, what would you get? What would you, when you go to the mailbox on your birthday, what would you get in the mail?
Some earrings sometimes,
Birthday
and
cards.
and yeah,
You know,
stuff like
birthday cards, stuff like that. People reaching out and going, hey, happy birthday to you, right? As you get older, those birthday cards turn into phone calls, and those checks in the mail turn into cholesterol pills. Because on my 41st birthday, I walked out to the mailbox to not only receive 0 birthday cards, 0 birthday checks, but I got my fucking high cholesterol medicine in the mail for me to start taking. Welcome to your 40s, baby.
Welcome. Yeah, my mailbox, it's like some computer wires every once in a while and some weird shit like that.
41st birthday present was my cholesterol medicine. Can we just fucking take a minute and write in the irony of what happened there? 41, I come home from work. To open up my mailbox. Be like, I wonder if someone sent me something nice. Yeah, the VA, my cholesterol medicine. Hooray. You got it. You're old.
It was 41?
Yeah, it was my 41st, yes.
All right. I was about to say. I was gonna be a surprise. I thought you were already out of your 30s. I'm glad I was.
Yeah,
right.
I am out of my 30s. I've been out of there for 2 years now.
Yeah, damn.
Suck
You're
it, James.
old.
Dude, I was so. Let me tell you how old I felt. I felt like I thought I lost 5 days. Friday, I get home from work. I might have had 1 or 2 mini adult beverages sitting in my garage. It's fine.
Yeah.
It happens. I don't give a shit. I'm an adult. I made the choice. I paid for it too. So before I went to sleep on Friday night, I remember looking at the weather, went, okay, I need to turn on the heater. It's going to get cold. Oh my God, they're calling for a snowstorm Tuesday or Monday night into Tuesday, or Tuesday into Wednesday. I don't remember. I just know it's Tuesday.
Yup.
I go to sleep Friday night. I wake up Saturday morning and there's 4 inches of snow on the ground. I thought I slept until Tuesday. I went, oh my God. I'm thinking I'm going to have to clean up fucking puke and shit everywhere because Freddie's been in the house for 5 days. There's probably thinking people that I'm dead and died of a fucking heroin overdose. So I'm rushing to my phone and it's 6 o'clock Saturday morning. I've been asleep for all of 6 hours. And there's 4 inches of snow on the ground.
Oh yeah, it's like any minute here now.
And I'm like, what the shit just happened? Who ordered this shit? Who ordered the large batch of fucking cocaine in Missouri? I didn't appreciate it because someone could have fucking told me about it because it really scared the fuck out of me because I thought I fucking lost 5 days of my life. That's what I want to know. That just magically fucking happened. Speaking of Friday, everyone needs a friend like Steve-O. Not Steve-O from Jackass. I'm pretty sure he's a nice guy too, but I have a friend of ours. Like I was the service with names. We dubbed him Steve-O. So obviously I got drank one too many, and I have a lot of other shit going on. I talked to some people that night. So I started fucking with my old buddies I was in the service with and just FaceTiming random ones at time. And most people already know who I am, so they probably just looked and see I was calling one. Fuck that. Not Steve-O. Steve-O picked up a FaceTime at a wedding reception on Friday night and went, hey man, what's up? I'm at a wedding reception. I went,
what the fuck?
I went, nothing, man. Just calling the fuck with people. And he goes, are you drinking a beer? I went, yeah. He goes, hold on, man. I'll have a cigarette and a beer with you. Gets up, leaves the wedding reception, and walks out with a drink and smokes a cigarette. Is like, what's going on, man? I was a little bored in there anyways. What's going on with you? And talks with me for a beer to smoke for fucking 5 minutes. Goes, all right, dude, love you. Talk to you later. Hung up the phone. Everyone needs a friend like Steve-O.
I would do the exact same thing.
Huh?
If Elijah, the last one I was at was my buddy Jeremy's wedding. But if Jeremy was to do that at a wedding I was at, like, yeah, I just get up and fucking walk out. Totally.
But I haven't talked to this dude or been in the same room with that man in over fucking almost 15 years. 15, 20 years. I FaceTime him on a Friday. He's at a fucking family friend's wedding reception. Went, hold on, man. Hold on. I got 5 minutes for you. Let's go. Let me walk it outside. I'm walking outside right now.
Yo.
That's a good friend. Everyone needs a friend like Steve-O. All right. My last thing, and I was debating if I was going to get into this, but I'm going to, and it's going to sound bad, but everyone knows me that I love everybody. I love everyone. I love everybody. To an extent, just don't shove your shit down my throat. And when I say don't shove your shit down my throat, it means I accept you for who you are, but the moment that I have to start believing or thinking exactly like you do, or you don't like me, is the moment you're not going to like who I become.
Or if you try to do a show and make extreme art.
Something like that. Now, with saying that, the LGBTQIA plus, did I nail that, James?
Just call out the specific people. Don't sound like Kanye West.
I'm not. You know I love everyone. But you
call out the specific people.
But you, they, them people.
Call out specific people. Don't sound like Kanye.
I'm not starting to sound. I'm sorry. Am I saying the JEWS word right now?
No, but he would also say the people I can't call, I can't say they were Jew. That clip of him saying that, of like, we all know who I'm talking about, what kind of doctor I'm talking about, the media, everything. Yeah. You know I can't say it. And he like crosses his arm. he was Jew, and then like just continues what he's saying. He is a comedic genius. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Kanye is just a genius to begin with, but
That was amazing. That was hilarious.
so
Well, he was Jew.
they them
So-
people, you indecisive fuckers, are the ones that are giving everyone else a bad name. And it's because of your indecisiveness that you make everything else, every small problem, a big fucking problem for no goddamn fucking reason.
Whenever I was younger, I was like, if you're pansexual, that seems like the easiest way to go because that just means you like everyone. So who gives a fuck?
No, it's not pansexual. And so the problem is they, them, I don't think are pansexual.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no, there's a difference. Yeah.
No, it's just the ones that make you want to call this is my gender. This,
And
you'll
so
call
my
me
thing
this
is like
name.
I'll respect anyone that's being respectful to me.
Exactly.
If
There's no
you,
problem with it.
If you are being an asshole to me, I'm gonna give you some shit back. And I'm bi. I've
I
dated
learned
people
fucking-
that are non-binary. I have like all of it. I'm a part of the community.
Here's the
But-
problem.
If you're an asshole, you're an asshole.
Ugh.
Like that's my thing.
When you start flipping out over little shit,
Yeah, if you're an asshole, you're an asshole.
dude. And here's the other thing. So anybody who knows me, I am not. If I see you doing something or you're creeping me out or making me feel uncomfortable, I'm about ready to make you feel very uncomfortable because I'm going to call you out on it. Like, dude, what the fuck? And here's the problem. You can't do shit like that in the workplace nowadays. You can't. Because you're the bad person. You're the evil one. Because you made this person who doesn't know how to put shit in
Uncomfortable.
controllables and uncontrollables. You know, put those in those kind of categories and move on with their fucking day. Be like, oh, I can control this. I can control that. I can't control that. Let me move the fuck on. This,
Let me
let me
stay
tell you something.
like
I was
10
sitting
feet
in
away from a situation. That's all you
Oh,
gotta
no.
do.
So I'm in the office like this, like doing paperwork on the computer because I have one day where I have like 45 minutes of paperwork I need to do. So I'm in the office doing it this day. And I'm like, all of a sudden I look over, I'm like, can I help you? He goes, I'm watching the cameras because the monitors are right here for all the cameras in the store. I'm like, you do know if you were out on the floor working that you wouldn't have to watch these cameras. You would actually be talking to the customers, right? Well, I have to watch it. No, you don't. You have to be on the floor working. Get away from me.
Yeah.
And then like I'm in an aisle working, and I like feel someone watching again. I don't know. I'm having a panic attack. Well, this person just kind of raised their voice at me. Well, that's called life. That's called life, bud. What do you want me to do about it? It's they, them. I meant that as in a friendly term, not as in fucking general, buddy. Okay? Because I don't know what else to fucking call you because you switch it every fucking other day that I'm in here. The indecisiveness. It drives me up the fucking wall. Pick one, roll with it. You know what? We're all here. We all just come to terms with what the fucking God gave us. We just went, oh, okay. Now,
Yeah.
if you're a dude and you suck dick, you're just a gay man. If you're a dude who likes pussy, guess what? You're just a straight man. If you like
And
both,
it's-
who gives a shit?
And I've had close friends that were transitioning from, or no, just being like from male to identifying as they, them, that I would call them, hey man, what's up? They never fucking second guessed it. I even apologized like once or twice, being like, hey, I hope you know I'm not me. And they're like, hey, shut the fuck up.
But they, them, man. I don't get it in the first place. You're just indecisive. Pick one and be happy. Okay.
No, that's not completely the point, but the
But-
point is to not be an asshole.
Yeah, but the indecisiveness also makes you not be an asshole. Because you know why?
No,
'Cause
not always. I live around plenty of fucking male and nothing but around here,
And that's what
they're
makes
all
it-
dickheads.
Okay, yeah, because they're
So there's
steadfast.
there's a difference.
You're not even going to let me fucking finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Because they're steadfast in their ways,
Yes, that's
just
what I
like
mean.
these fucking indecisive fuckers are steadfast in their ways.
Yeah,
They're both the fucking same. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
that's
And
what I'm
because
saying.
one's
Also,
but one's steadfast in their indecisiveness because they just so fucking, and the other one's so fucking steadfast in their fucking hard headedness to be like, oh yeah, that problem person that might be going through something.
yeah,
can
but that's what I'm saying
understand
is
that.
there's not an answer for
But-
either person. There's not an
Oh,
answer for
there-
either person.
Yeah, you know what it is? Chill the fuck out and relax it. You can't you're not in control of shit, and relax and enjoy it.
Maybe that, but I don't think that'll work for the guys that I'm talking about around here and the
Yeah,
people
because-
that I've had interactions with that you're talking about also that I've been around and I don't like
you
those
really know how to
people.
shit on a joke, Kenny. I'm gonna start calling you a Kenny when you're just
Okay.
shitting on a joke.
That's
All
fine.
right. All the
But
talk
it's-
about this motherfucker's indecisive and how he drives me up the fucking
But you're
wall and
being
I can't
very
do it.
like blanket statement about it and it
Because
sounds
it's like-
horrible.
Because
It
it's a
sounds
god-
very ignorant.
I know, because it's a goddamn joke, James. I told you it's going to sound bad at the beginning of it, did I not? Did I not address that at the beginning? Because I knew what was going to sound bad, did I not? Yes or no? Yep, sure did. But on the other hand, you're still not even letting it go fucking become a joke.
Because it's not, it's just hateful.
Yeah, it is, because this person smells like shit and fucking doesn't know how to shower because they
Yeah.
can't even fucking understand. If anybody
It's my
knows
old
what I'm talking
coworker
about.
Sean. It's my old coworker Sean. I dealt with the same type of people.
I know. And the indecisive drives you up the fucking wall. You want to shake him like a goddamn fuck.
Yup. Yeah.
Because they're fucking, and they still got to shove their shit down your fucking throat. And you're like, fuck. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
like what you did just there.
But you can't say just like the entire
Yes,
community
I
because it's
can.
like
Because guess what? They have power in the community to change shit like that for the community to be more fucking accepting. But instead they go, we have to accept them for who they
are you gonna make
are."
jokes about other like groups of people smelling or something?
Everyone fucking has a group of people that smells. In the white people community, it's called meth addicts. I'm just saying. But then you see us go, hey, don't group us with those motherfuckers.
Yeah, and
I
that's all
told
I'm
you it was all
saying.
going to sound bad, but nope, you just won't let me run with it.
Because
Keep-
it just
because
sounds
you sound-
horrible.
I don't give a shit, James. I said it was going to sound bad. Didn't I? Yeah, sure did, dummy. Just don't let it fucking breathe. You just got to think you can control everything. You don't control jack or shit, motherfucker. What?
That's not what I'm trying for.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just,
is. Shut up.
I just
Where
don't
were
want
we?
us to go through Kanye West shit.
Hey, listen. Whatever. I don't know why everyone's so mad at Kanye. Everyone knew Kanye was crazy. And if he didn't say Jew and he would have just said white people, guess what? No one would have batted a fucking eye to what he said. I'm sorry. I'll be the one who would say the elephant in the room. If he just wouldn't have said white people instead of Jew, no one would have batted an eye to him. And it's a true statement.
There's just certain shit you don't do.
Say the quiet parts out loud.
There's just certain things you don't do. In my
Say
opinion.
the quiet parts out loud.
There's just
Every-
certain things you don't do. In my
Listen,
opinion.
if anybody who's been to Hollywood or has done and been the show business, they go, "Oh wow, there are a lot of people that run this." You know,
No, I've said things here and there where I was just like, well, you can't, you just can't say that.
quiet part out loud.
Yeah, like what Kanye said. You can't say that. You just
The
You
funny
just
thing is,
can't.
didn't Nick
That's
Cannon
all.
didn't Nick Cannon do the same thing a couple of years ago? But only he
And
had
immediately turned back on it, sent out an apology statement, and everything. Yeah, no, there's certain things you just can't say. That's all I can say.
I know, like he didn't, like I said, Kanye would have said just white people and not Jews. Everyone would have been fine with what he had. They would have been like, oh, Kanye's on his rant again, hating on white people.
And I
But
think that's
instead,
valid.
But instead he, just right out one.
Hey, do y'all serve crackers?
Serve everybody.
Just saying, we serve everybody.
Serve everybody. Do you serve crackers? Yeah, we serve everybody. And I can't tell if that woman's trying to make it a joke or if that was just her genuine response.
No, that was real. That's a real response. He was just like,
That's what we call him a Mar house. So I mean, thought that's what you meant.
you can't be mad at her.
No, I'm not mad at her at all. It's the same sentiment though.
Really is. All right, let's get cold-blooded here. Like this dude, let's talk. James, you've seen this, so don't say anything. Like we hear of like people coming up clutch, and
Coming up
people
your
have-
favorite band. Oh god.
and people like having ice in their veins, or people being unconscious.
Ice in their veins. Please don't say that again, because it doesn't mean what you think it means anymore. You said it the last recording we did. Please stop. It's a whole TikTok meme now of people being like, ice in your veins. It doesn't mean what you think it means anymore.
Why do you guys ruin everything?
We
Like,
do.
should it-
I'm not saying I do, but
Your
It's not-
generation really shits everything up. Your generation has a computer in their fucking pocket. And instead of trying to put me on back to the fucking moon, you guys are too busy about showing people your butthole.
yeah, no, don't say it anymore.
I'm going
it
to
just
because-
sounds cringy.
Well, I'm going to for the simple fact that it just means cold-blooded and it means fucking unconscious and like
It means some 12-year-old shit now.
Kobe.
like that's ice in his veins. Kobe had ice in his veins. Like that dude dropping threes. Now speaking of dropping things, this dude was cold.
X-ray 316, shot fired, suspects down.
All right, we reloaded. Reloaded. Are those shots coming from the outside? I don't know.
X-ray 316, shot fired, suspects down.
All right, for everyone that was just listening, obviously that's a police scene. This guy rolls up, puts his $9 Starbucks cup of coffee in his cup holder, gets out of his police vehicle, walks out, grabs his rifle, chambers one round, peeks around the corner, puts the gun up, looks down range, and then drops him at 183 yards with one shot. And is that calm where he's just like, dispatch, shot fired, suspects down. And he was like, shot. He wasn't shots. He was like, shot fired. That dude was cool. as the other side of the pillow. And was just
Oh yeah.
downrange. That's the kind of dude who was just like, call me if you need me. Going back. Gotta go do paperwork now. He's completely happy with his day. Like,
He's got hours of paperwork. Yes. But he did it. Yeah.
just
And you hear the call over radio of go ahead, everything. Like, no. On fucking point. That guy trains the range, everything. I said it all last week, but that's an impressive fucking clip.
that dude was.
I haven't
amazing.
looked up if the guy survived or not because I just don't know. But
Oh,
I'm
no, he's
guessing
dead.
not.
No, he's
No,
dead.
yeah. Yeah.
If you drop it with a 1 round at 283 yards, he ain't getting up. There, and if you hit him, he ain't getting up. You know, I'm sure
Yeah, if you
there
hit
could
him
be
at
a
all,
point.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure there could be points that he could be getting up with that.
Yes, yeah, but
I
not
doubt it.
running. Not running. Yeah.
No, and if they're like, and if he says it that calmly that he's like suspect down,
Yeah, that
he
also.
knows.
He's done.
You know, that's like me, like my neighbor who killed the deer probably or this week, probably. I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
Chris
Oh
Kyle.
my God,
Shit.
I could, yeah. Well, Chris Kyle, yeah, Chris Kyle.
To like try to fit in when I moved to Kentucky, I got some Chris Kyle floor mats for my truck.
Go listen to Jesse Ventura on Joe Rogan's podcast about Chris Kyle,
I think I have.
and that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
It was like something green, the hunter that came on that was talking about getting false charged by mother bears and all that shit. That was one of the most insane episodes. Like, fuck that. Having his pistol jam as he's about to get mauled.
Ugh. All right, James, let's get some Reddit stories, shall we?
I'm down. I've been obsessed with them this week.
We've heard a couple of these, but still.
Nosy parents of teenagers, what do you wish you shouldn't have seen? I'm a parent. So one weekend wife and I are chilling out in bed watching whatever garbage on TV, when our youngest son 11 years old, comes in and says oldest brother 13 years old, is looking at the hub
Oh,
on his
yeah.
tablet. So we call for oldest son, he denies and denies of course, so tell him to bring me his tablet. He hasn't learned the art of incognito browsing or clearing history completely. Going through his history, well I'll be damned, he is looking at the hub, not just any corn though. Some anime stuff, some adult raunchy stuff, but the real kicker was the Scooby-Doo porn. Fred fucking Velma, Shaggy effing Daphne, Velma doing Daphne, etc. So mom leaves the room to let dad and his son talk about this. Starts with the usual, don't lie, you can't hide this shit from me if I go through your browsing history, it's okay to embait, you're growing up, yada yada yada. Finish the conversation, give him his tablet back, but as he's walking out the door, I can't but help do my best / worst Scooby impression but Shaggy followed by zoinks. Jinkies and Roro found your corn. His face got so red, and I just lost it, I was in tears. Now every so often, when he starts to cop an attitude with us, I just go oinks to him. Kicker of it all, youngest son comes into the room with I was only joking, I didn't know he really was.
What?
Little brother needs his ass kicked. Little brother needs his ass kicked.
Oh, it's
I'm
so
just saying.
good.
I'll never rob a bank with little brother.
I didn't even know he was doing it.
First of all, you can't. First of all, I hope they beat his ass for lying.
There was a few times that Allison got in trouble for telling on me for like shit that I should have gotten away with. And I think that's good parenting. I think that's good parenting. Sometimes you don't need a snitch.
This dude just snitched out on his brother on a lie.
Yes, but I'm saying like even whenever you do catch your siblings doing something, you need to, or if you're a parent, you need to teach your kids to like not snitch sometimes.
Okay. Obviously, this little brother just snitched out his brother on a lie.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That obviously isn't
and
a
this
good
kid got in trouble for it because he did get caught because his brother happened to be fucking right. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't even know. I just made it up." I hope if I was the dad, I hope he beat his ass. Like, first of all, don't lie. Second of all,
I couldn't.
I
I'm losing my shit laughing.
I wouldn't know about beat his ass. First of all, this is what you get for diming out your brother. Second of all, this is what you get for lying.
For me, it's I think I'm pretty wholehearted on having the rule in the house. If you make us laugh, the punishment's at least gonna be lessened. Like a laugh is worth it. If you can do something to make us laugh, that you're not doing like absolute fuck shit, I'm not gonna be mad. Like
I'm just telling you. But man, I would have been fucking pissed, dude. And I'm like, you dimed out your brother on a lie.
But if my like youngest is like just finding out what porn is, and then he's trying to make a joke like that and get his brother like, oh, I bet he's looking at porn, just trying to mess with me, and that happens, I don't think I'd be that bad at the little kid. If it's for a joke, it's for a joke. I'm down. I want my kid. I'm gonna like train my kids to be like little comedians.
James, you're not even a good comedian.
Nope. But I gotta start it off early. I gotta do some like Chris DiStefano.
I'm just Chris. What touching Chris?
No. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Well, that's what you touch 16-year-old girls. Is that what
I just meant give them a good childhood home where I developed them being into comedy at a young age, which he had. That's all I meant. Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, you're the one who wants to be like Chris DiStefano.
No, I didn't say I want to be like Chris DiStefano. If my kids end up that way, that's what happens.
What touching? I hope your fucking kids aren't touching 16-year-old girls unless they're 16.
I'm sorry for making that joke, future kids.
I mean, good Lord. I hope so. Let's change the subject here.
I gotta train my kids to like go to school and be.
You're gonna train your kids like Chris DiStefano, a fucking pervert. Congratulations.
No, I gotta do like your fucking idea. I gotta like take my kid to a tattoo convention way too early and shit like that.
That wasn't my idea. It was just a happy accident. Wait, hey, look at it this way. If your kids, if you're gonna raise your kids to be fucking perverts, at least they can become the president of the United States. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Look at that.
Maybe.
All right.
If I get some of the money,
I think we've already did that. I think. All right, Hunter Biden.
If I can go on like speaking tours of like about my kid, sure, I don't go fuck.
About how you raised him to be a pedophile.
To be a president.
Pedophile.
That's that statement is under.
Changing the subject, James. Let's get into something different.
Hardest in your entire life. I nearly lost my mind laughing at my buddy's bachelor party, late at night, sitting at a table after much drinking. One of his friends, who is a lawyer, shared a theory that he'd heard. All foods can be categorized into 4 groups: sandwich, salad, soup, or ravioli. In other words, by this definition, a taco would be a sandwich whereas a calzone or a Pop-Tart would be classified as a ravioli. This is obviously a ridiculous position, but most of us were used to this guy's nonsense. However, one of the other guys at the table is from New York and took issue with this. He had never met the lawyer before this weekend. Things started getting heated. The more upset at these categories the guy from New York became, the more the lawyer doubled down and gave increasingly preposterous explanations and logic. What about clearly a salad, it's tossed ingredients with a dressing. Meanwhile, the rest of us were starting to lose it at how upset the New Yorker was getting. It culminated in the guy from New York standing up out of his chair, slamming his hands against the table and passionately screaming, "Pizza is not a fucking sandwich, goddammit," while the rest of us were crying laughing. Good times.
I would be losing my fucking mind. I would not be able to control it. I would know if a lawyer you came up to argue like that.
And this right here, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Hold up, Jamie. The reason why I played that one is because I know my wife is listening right now, and she knows what I'm about ready to say. And she either has her hands on the steering wheel of her car and is white knuckling the fuck out of them, or has her hands on her desk with her nails digging in, because I used to fuck with him and say this, that cereal was a soup.
It is.
Thank you.
No one can tell me otherwise.
Breakfast cereal is a soup.
No one can tell me otherwise.
And I can hear her yelling.
Cereal is just cold oatmeal. Tell me I'm wrong.
Cereal's just soup.
It's also just cold oatmeal. It's cold popped oatmeal. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. But cereal's a soup.
Yup.
See? Told you.
Oatmeal's a soup also. It's a soup.
Yeah.
Oatmeal's a soup. I make pretty thick, like cheesy soups. So I mean, yeah.
Pizza's a sandwich.
Yeah.
I would be.
You've had open faced sandwiches in your life.
Yeah, but since it's circular and it's held in one hand.
Do you
and
eat it in a circle, motherfucker?
No, you eat it in a square.
Yeah. Like, no.
You eat it in a square. You eat it in square slices.
Square
Oh.
triangle, yeah. That's it.
Everyone, I know everyone's fucking probably, it's a fucking try. No, man, not in St. Louis, it's square.
Yeah, exactly. Everywhere in St. Louis cuts in squares. So
Square here. Square beyond repair.
like, no, I love that argument. I'm total. If you're getting into like gastronomy stuff, I don't think you got the same argument, really.
But yes,
If you're pulling out bubbles of like avocado puree, I don't think that counts completely.
But no.
But I get where he's going completely. If you're going for Michelin star stuff, it might be starting to get hard. But other than that, I think his argument is solid as fuck, and that's hilarious.
Speaking of salads.
What's a steak? Wait. What's a steak?
What?
What's a steak? What were the 4 categories again?
Oh, Jesus. Hold on.
Did he have one that steak can go under?
Meat,
What's a
I'm
meat?
guessing. I don't know. Where's my mouse?
I don't know.
There it is.
Oh no.
My friend's sister laid a huge turd in the toilet. She couldn't get it to flush, so she just casually strolls into kitchen while me and my buddy are watching Friday night videos, and grabs a pocket knife from the junk drawer. Goes back
What?
towards the bathroom. My buddy is, hey, what the F you need a knife for? So she says the toilet won't flush. Their dad hears this, jumps up and runs down to bathroom and screams, who the shit this turd? Which brings mom into the bathroom. She freaks out. No, all 5 of us are in the throne room in admiration of her magnificent turd. The dad asks what is the knife for, and his sister goes, it's what I use to cut them. Yeah, that's what she said. It was silent until her mom asked, how long have you been cutting turds with that knife? I am dying. My friend is in tears. Well, since we are all here, I guess the secret is out, so I get massive turds on my period, mom. So for about 6 years, mom. She goes to leave and her dad grabs her and says, cut the cheese, sweet pea, and that's your knife now. That's it, I can't breathe, I am laughing so hard. She is in tears, her mom is mortified, and her dad was trying to be supportive. My buddy and I are being total jackasses. Her dad pulls us aside and threatened to kick the shit out us if a word of Sir Turdley of Bummertown gets out of the house. We never said a word about it outside of their house, but we were brutal to hear at home.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
I love this dad. The dad here is a champion.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. No.
The dad. Oh, by the way, when he's just like, "Oh, that's yours now," like just. Do you think the knife was in his hand and he was just like, "Oh, this is yours. Just go ahead and take that. I'm gonna go wash my hands. You two come with me. Don't ever say a word." And I want to know what kind of jokes were cracked when they were in that house.
Oh, I was always the receiver of these jokes in my house. Allison never got any of them. So I understand it. Like when I was first caught smoking weed, we were trying to roll joints in like notebook paper. Yeah, no, it's as dumb as it sounds. And
This lady is stabbing a turd with a pocket knife, and you're comparing that to fucking rolling a joint with notebook paper. But yeah, continue.
yeah, because it was for months after. Every one of mom and dad's friends just called me loose leaf. That was my punishment. I got grounded for like maybe a week.
So was it college or wide rule?
They just wide. It was just like high school notebook paper. I tore out a fucking.
Was it wide? Was it wide rule? Was that what you're saying?
I think so because it was like middle. It was like 6th grade, so it was like
clearly you weren't in the college stage yet.
No, I started smoking when I was like 12.
Jeez, like starting to explain a lot. But bravo on the dad. I'm just dad of the year here. Definitely dad of the year. Not so much on the brother or friend. Those dad of the year though. And how big do you think that thing was for them to be like, Jesus? That she's in there slicing and dicing with fucking.
I cut my turds
with a pocket knife.
How big are these girls' turds?
Just saying.
If this is a common occurrence for her. She's done this a dozen times.
She was doing it for 6 years.
Like, yeah, she's done it a dozen times, at least.
No. Okay, here.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't clog the toilet up, but like maybe twice a year.
She says this when she gets on her period.
Oh no.
Now let's go through the facts of the story real quick, James, so we can fucking start adding things up in your head, and why that dad is, one, the dad of the year, and two, he was just like, "Oh, this is yours now. Let me just give you this knife."
I didn't think it was getting towards 100.
She said, they're like, "How long have you been doing that?" She goes, "When I'm on my period, I have these larger bowel movements."
I didn't think it was getting up to 100.
So you figure that's once a month. That's 7 days.
That's 100 cuts at least. That's 100. That's 100 at least. That's 100 times she has taken the knife out of the drawer, cut poop, put it back in the drawer.
Yeah. You have to wash everything in that drawer. Everything in that drawer is contaminated. Everything in that drawer is contaminated now.
There's probably chapstick in that drawer.
That drawer's contaminated. And now, you know what? Here's the thing I hear in my head.
Deodorant in that drawer.
Here's what I hear in my head. And I want you guys to get a peek inside my brain. Is I know tomorrow when Asperger's hear this, he's going to call me and goes, "That's the reason why women are on the 70% or get 75% on per dollar than men," right there, because they have to chop up their turds on the period weeks.
What the fuck?
He just, I know it, man. He hates, I'm just saying, I can hear it. I can hear it in my head. Last story. Jamie, I found the last story, and I'm pretty sure this is you. I'm pretty sure this happened to you.
Oh, I'm excited now.
What is the funniest shit you've ever seen? My best friend used to fight in karate tournaments and was actually pretty good.
All right.
One time there was no one in his age belt class to fight, so he was invited to fight in an exhibition fight with another kid who didn't have anyone to fight. Well, they were wearing headgear, so you couldn't really make out their facial features very well, so my friend didn't realize that he was fighting against a kid with Down syndrome. He beat the ever-loving shit out of this poor kid. The whole time people were telling him to take it easy and giving him dirty looks and shit, and he just kept on obliviously beating that kid's ass. To this day he's still known as the guy who relentlessly beat up a disabled kid. He will never live it down as long as I'm alive.
I don't think I've told those stories on the podcast, have I?
No.
Okay.
But hold up. Is this you?
I it wasn't in a tournament when I did it. I'll say that.
Wait. Is this real? Wait. Who? Which one of your buddies put this on Reddit?
No, I didn't. This wasn't me. I have done that. I'm sorry.
Beat up a disabled kid?
They were assholes. They were bullying me in elementary school. There was like two of them that, they were in like the disabled class. And one of them, I put his face down on the cafeteria seat and just like put him in an arm bar and like almost broke his elbow. And then there was another one where, a kid that was mentally disabled and also had diabetes, I beat the shit out of in elementary school.
That's not the one I wanted.
Bruh.
Yeah, and
You beat up a disabled kid at school. You deserve to get your ass kicked, James. You should have walked away from those 2 times. Both those times you should have walked away from those situations. You're wrong. I'm gonna let you know you're in the wrong. This dude beating him up at karate tournament and not knowing is fucking hilarious. Okay? You are a prick and deserve to get kicked in the fucking right in the fucking twink. All right? This guy beating him up, it was just like, let's go, motherfucker, and fucking ended up beating the shit. And everyone's like, why is he giving everyone dirty looks and shit like that?
The diabetic kid was on my baseball team, if that makes it better.
Okay, how does being diabetic have to do with Down syndrome?
He was also mentally disabled. Don't know what exactly. I think it was some birth defect, but he was slow.
You are a birth defect. Like, I don't want to hear any more of your shit. All right, for the rest of this podcast, just shut it the fuck down. All right, because you bullied fucking a mentally disabled kid and a person with Down syndrome. When I'm thinking it's hilarious that this guy got in a karate tournament and didn't know that he was fucking crane kicking.
It wasn't a downy kid. It was just like a non-functioning kid that kept making fun of me and kept punching me and everything.
If
and
he was non-functioning and he was making fun of you, what does that tell about you about your mental fucking state of mind right now? I just want to know. Let's have another break.
I'm not saying I was in the right. It was elementary school. But I fully like put that kid into an arm bar and like basically sat on his face while trying to break his elbow.
Why is this podcast, instead of becoming ha funny, it's just an hour and a half of me just yelling at you for being a fucking dipshit?
Because I wasn't a good kid.
You're not a good person either. Like, I'm just... I'm over here trying to have giggles, shits and giggles and laughs, and you're fucking over here going, "Hey, remember the time that I beat up someone with diabetes? What is diabetes? Why does that mean? Oh, it's mentally retarded too. Wait, what? Like, let's start off with that nugget and then go.
Well, I almost got in trouble because I made fun of him for having diabetes in elementary school, and then I like played it off with the teacher and was like, "No, I don't know what you're talking about," and then went and beat the shit out of him because he told on me.
All right. I'm going back to Ralph Macchio here beating up fucking kid with Down syndrome.
I'm not saying I was in the right. I'm just saying what happened.
You're an idiot. Jamie, you put yourself in these bad situations. You know that, right? So do you think you'll enjoy prison?
I think I'm all right at this point.
I mean, do you think you'll enjoy it there? I mean, I don't know.
I think I'll be all right at this point. I was a fucked up kid. No, don't get me wrong. I think I'm fine now. Yeah, I'm all right now. I think I'm all right now.
Still am. Like,
I think I'll be all right.
It really has turned into an hour and a half of me just shitting or an hour. I don't know how long we've been on this call or doing this, but just me just shitting right all over you. Trying to bring out joy, I'm looking out for fucking,
I just gotta say my past. It is what it is.
Trying to bring up a story of Danny Russo fucking beating up a kid with Downey, and you're like, hey, I did this once. During lunch period in elementary school, not in a karate tournament. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, you're just a terrible person. Ugh.
I was, yeah.
I'm glad we're here.
I'm sure if I reached out to at least the diabetic kid now, it'd be all right. I don't know about the other kid. He'd probably say that was the start of his spiral. I was his 13th reason. I wonder if I'm anyone's 13th reason.
You're about to be mine.
Do you ever wonder that?
You're about to be mine.
I bet you got a few.
I doubt it. I'm not that good. All right, Jamie. What do you got? That's all I got this week.
Nothing much. Keiko_eater. And yeah. No, I'm just having fun with the macabre jokes. It's awesome. That's what I love.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, remember. No, I'm trying to remember what I had to say. All right, make sure you go to Patreon and subscribe, because I'm pretty sure this is about to get copyrighted, because this last clip I'll get into in a minute. But make sure you go to follow us on Twitter at loser_loss, loss_loser_ podcast on the TikTok and Instagram, lostloserspodcast@gmail.com. If you want to send us anything, go check out the merch at lostlosers.com.
Yes.
What else? Is there anything else? No, that's it. Okay. So usually me and Jamie get on, sit here and chit chat for about an hour. I'm about 15, 20 minutes beforehand. We're usually listening to music and chit chatting. But usually last couple weeks we've been going into the podcast listening to this one song called Molotov Cocktail Lounge by this guy called Steel Beans. Go check him out. This dude fucking does it all. This is one of his last clips. This was a rehearsal that he put up on TikTok that I found. Go check this guy out. It's truly, the man is truly amazing.
Zappa mustache.
Go check him
It
out.
is. I had a little rant last week, but he has like mic pedals, guitar pedals. He has synth. He has guitars. It is fucking insane.
To have the brain power to fucking do all that at once and to concentrate is truly amazing. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. We love you all. Sorry for missing, but we'll try not to have that again. Hopefully James pulls his head out of his ass. Other than that, we love you all. Goodbye.